Good morning, Internet fam. It is June 2nd today, another beautiful day down here in San Diego. And I've got my good friend Logynn coming into me from the East Coast on a Google Hangout. We're going to spin over to him in a second. And I just wanted to talk real briefly about the rhY'z launch that I was a part of yesterday. Super fun. They were making it rain in there. They have a lot of other verbs instead of rain. They do making it bloom, making it blossom. It's all growth oriented. And rhY'z's an interesting one. They're trying to equalize the market and empower smaller investors and kind of get rid of the whales. So it's kind of interesting thing. You might want to look into it. We will be talking about rhY'z later when I pull up the browser. But for right now, we're going to come over to my buddy Logynn and talk about where he's at. Where are you at, Logynn?
Hey, everybody. We are in Kingsport, Tennessee, with Oso, the bear. I'm at the Frisbee Golf Course on hole 17, about to drive, and we're talking about the news. Let's go.
So you're in Tennessee right now?
Yeah.
And you're driving west, right?
I'm driving all the way to California.
All the way to California from Tennessee. With Oso the bear. So
many stops along the way.
So I know you've got some MasterNode history. What's kind of like some of the MasterNode stuff you've been involved in?
I was involved in the initial quote unquote chain coin scam with the giant pump and dump that occurred in the summer of 2017. I set up 3 MasterNodes and thought we could rebuild from the ashes, but it was difficult. It was pretty brutal price dump and a lesson to me in doing my due diligence. So.
Well, I still think Chaincoin is a great project, and I believe in it. I think just because somebody else came in and hyped it and pumped it and then dumped it and you know, kind of manipulated the market in order to make their own money on the way doesn't mean that Chaincoin is not a valid project.
Yeah, the chain is good.
Yeah, I mean, the developers are good. What they've been doing is good, and I do think that pump and dump was unfortunate. But I mean, we've seen so many coins get pumped and dumped, and just because the coin got pumped and dumped doesn't mean that the coin itself or anything's wrong with the developers or anything like that. It's just you got to know when to get in and when to get out. And if the whole market's going crazy, you can't FOMO and buy right then. You gotta wait till the market settles down a little bit.
It was one of the YouTube phenomenons, like they connect. It went viral. The Chaincoin videos, songs emerged. It became a meme.
Right.
It was a deal, and the when I say it hasn't risen out of the ashes, it's at $30 a MasterNode right now. So
that's pretty dang low. Well, we'll go look at Chaincoin when we look at the charts here in a minute. So
yeah.
What so when you were back there, now you were just in DC, right?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything different about the culture in DC when you were talking about crypto with people versus the culture of California or Encinitas specifically?
Yeah, to me, there's a higher level of sophistication within the East Coast community. They've been doing it from the very beginning. 2010, 2011, these people, have evolved in it, and it's mature back here on the East Coast. It is in San Francisco and LA, but hold on one second.
Yeah, we lost your video there for a minute.
Okay, we're back.
Oh, there you are. Cool. Man, what a beautiful shot. And where's that now? Kingsport, Tennessee?
That's right.
And I'm covering up Oso right there. Oso's laying right where I'm usually sitting in my little green screen.
It's called Warriors State Park, and this is Warriors Lakefront Golfers Association. This massive 36-hole in the forest. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to take a walk in just a minute after I drive this, and then we'll show some of the water running down the creeks, hopefully.
Sounds good. We got to talk about Oso for a second too, because he's right in the shot right now, and he's a phenomenal dog. Now, what breed is Oso?
Golden Retriever, Bernese Mountain Dog.
So he's half golden retriever, half Burmese mountain dog.
Yeah, Burmese.
Yeah, he because when we were walking down the street back here in California a couple of months ago, it's just amazing the attention that he gets from people on the street. You know, he's just like, I mean, people love dogs anyway, but like with Oso, he's just like instantly beloved by strangers. It's just the funniest thing.
Yes, and that started at birth, I swear.
Yeah,
So,
I,
special dog.
I believe it. I believe it. He's a popular fellow. All right, well, let's get over to the charts and look at the news for a second, and we'll come back to you. But feel free to pipe in. Bitcoin is up 2.75% today on the 24 hours, so it's up to 76.46 today, this morning. Market cap at $343 billion. Now, I made a prediction the other day that I don't think that the market cap is going to go below $320 billion again. What do you think about that prediction?
It sounds good to me. I mean, of course, I could see it going to 200, below 200, and spiking up. There's no limit.
Well, the volatility is pretty wild.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, any kind of prediction is a curious prediction. When I draw the curve along the lows, though, of Bitcoin, I'm still seeing, you know, 10,000 within the, let's see if this is, yeah, I'm still seeing definitely back over 10,000 in the next 6 months. And that's just drawing like the most conservative curve where we're not even paying attention to the highs or even the mids. We're just only looking at the lows. So.
Yeah. Well, they say price doesn't matter. It will come back in alignment with as the technology matures and grows, and there's more faith in it, and there's more investment in it. So that's just part of the process we're in this nascent space.
What's interesting to me too is looking at the volume too. I mean, the volume is. It seems like right now if we did a line graph on the volume. That would be, if we do this, if I draw a line across the volume, you know, it's very steady. The volume itself, you know, if you do average it out, you can see like a steady incline of looks like, I don't know what kind of slope that would be. Like maybe every 4 or 5 spaces over to the right, you're going up one, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But it's very steady when you look at it like that. So it's interesting, the volume of what's going on in the overall market. Okay, so Bitcoin up almost 3%, and as a result, of course, the market is completely green. There's almost nothing down. There were some big gainers today. EOS did go up 22%. It's almost $15 right now. So those of you who weren't predicting a pump or weren't predicting a sell-off, well, you were wrong because there was a pump on EOS. It's $15 a coin right now. I wonder what that looks like when you're actually purchasing like on the Exodus wallet or whatever. Do you still have to register, or now you're just getting the registered one so you don't have to register anymore?
That's right. I think it's after the first, it's over. You didn't, you lost them.
Yeah. So Tron got a good bump today, almost 10%. Dash is up significantly, it's over 6%. VeChain up over 8%. OMG is up almost 12%. Bytecoin actually down 2%. Bytecoin is the only thing down on the whole thing that I'm seeing in the top 20 or 30, wherever I'm at here. Yeah, quite a green market today. Almost everything is totally green right now. But I know one of the things you've been following, and you've actually met the devs and everything, is SkyCoin, right? So let's talk about SkyCoin for a second.
So we got main test. The mainnet was launched. We have miners up and running the nodes. SkyCoin miner network is is now not theoretical. The miners are out there deployed, the net's deployed, so now it's just a matter of tweaking and watching this network grow. So this is decentralized internet. I think potentially one of the most impactful projects in the blockchain space, because it builds off the existing network of Verizon and Comcast, Cox, but then it creates its own network in the process and then detaches from them. So it's sort of a revolutionary idea, a decentralized internet.
Well, after my recent experience with my internet provider, I'm certainly open to bypassing traditional internet providers altogether where possible. Did you see that post I posted the other day? I think it was on Instagram or something.
Sure.
Where Cox was trying to charge me $4,000 for internet. It was a mistake, but it was just, it just goes to show how ridiculous like our current internet system is. I mean, why don't we just P2P internet right now? Why isn't all network connection free just, directly over Wi-Fi to your neighbor? You know what I mean?
Sure.
And that's one of the things about SkyCoin that I like. They're actually literally replacing the physical infrastructure of the internet, which is very exciting because I think that's something I've been waiting for, since the dawn of the internet, really. So we'll talk about the miners for SkyCoin. Now it's got the miner is not just the computer that's doing the proof of work and storing the blockchain, but it's also actually got, is it a cellular signal, like a 3G connection? What's the network connection for those? How's that work?
Yeah, I'm an engineer, so my technical abilities go so far. As I understand it, you can buy it for $600 or you can DIY, build it yourself. So there's two different options there. It's based on, I believe, cellular Wi-Fi, creating its own mesh networks. So you can Google that, and that'll lead you into learning about SkyCoin technology.
So it's a cellular mesh network, basically, that they're trying to set up, right? I mean, that's how I understood it. And they're trying to create an internet of person-to-person hardware by individuals and kind of get it out underneath corporate control, right?
That's the idea.
I'm definitely interested in that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the SkyCoin chart on CoinMarketCap right now. SkyCoin's down 0.5%, down to $20. Now this had some wild pumps pretty recently, didn't it?
Yeah, that was kind of the build up to the news and then the sell off at the date of the news, right? As they say, buy the rumor, sell the news event.
Right. So it looks like it got all the way up to $35 a coin there very recently, and it looks like not even that long ago it was $45 a coin. And then in between those two, it dipped all the way down to $8 a coin. So a lot of volatility, a lot of options for a lot of potential to make some money on this one, just looking at the volatility, right?
Yes.
And if I trace what I like about this, go ahead.
Yeah, I've met some of the team. I'm convinced that the years of research that they've taken to beta this thing and do it right is worth it. And it's not a scam. It's a legitimate project, and the miner is similar to a MasterNode in that effect. Because it becomes a node. It becomes a paying node.
And you are actually running the network, which is kind of the point of the MasterNode. But instead of owning a certain amount of coin, you have to own a certain amount of hardware to be able to run the node. They're actually literally talking about physically replacing the internet with something that we the people own, and I love that concept. I really do. I'm changing the chart here to zoom in a little bit on the more recent history, just from the beginning of the year, and it does look like at this price that this could be a buy opportunity, because I mean it's been up to $35-40, and right now it's $20. So, I mean,
Yeah,
it does look
I don't give financial advice, and do your own diligence, do your own research, and invest in what you can understand. And I can understand that the idea of a decentralized internet is something I want. And if these guys have written a complex new proof, not proof of stake, so it's different. Proof of work, different. And it's not well understood yet. It's an academic paper, so. But I think the idea is sound, and I think it's just one of many great projects out there that have potential for impact, direct change.
Well, I agree. I certainly love the idea and concept. I'd be very interested in interviewing somebody who actually runs a SkyCoin node and talking about them, or talking with one of the devs of the team as well, and maybe addressing some of these claims that. Did you remember what publication that was claiming it was a scam? Because I agree with your estimation that it's not a scam, and that article itself was written by maybe parties that had a vested interest against SkyCoin, because
No,
maybe
I don't want to make any accusations at all. I just want to say that I don't think when they wrote that article that they had really a grasp on. I think they were looking at superficial appearances, and I think you have to be careful when making assumptions, jumping to conclusions. And so once it came out, and the arguments rebutting this won over the community again, it kind of looks like bad journalism. So.
Yeah, and I agree with you. With kind of, that's, we were talking about that before we started the show today, and I kind of agree with you. It seems a little bit, it seems the article seemed, it just seemed like somebody maybe had a vested interest against SkyCoin in the article itself. I mean, this is a coin that's trading on Binance. It is on a lot of exchanges. You know what I mean? This is not a small coin. It's a top 100 coin, isn't it? What's it rank on CoinMarketCap? Yeah, rank 86.
86?
Rank 86. So it's a top 100 coin, and for them to be claiming scam with very little evidence, in my opinion, or even valid, way to implicate it just seemed a little disingenuous to me. So right now there's a circulating supply of 9 million. The max supply is 100 million, and the total supply is 25 million. So yeah, I don't know. SkyCoin is an interesting coin, interesting project. I definitely, if you find out more about somebody who is actually running the Sky Miner or has a Sky Miner, I would certainly love to do another interview, talk about that specifically, and go through some of the points to owning a decentralized internet mesh network hub, that could potentially supplant Verizon, Cox, all the big telecom industry.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
It would be wonderful. As an IT guy, I can say it would be wonderful if we could supplant the telecom industry. All right, well, let's get into MasterNodes now. Let's go ahead and let's see. Should we sort by nodes, or sort by how many coins are required in a node, or should we sort by MasterNode worth? What do you think?
I think we should bust out that spreadsheet.
That spreadsheet you sent me, yeah, you know what? I've got that somewhere. I don't know if I have that open right now. I didn't get to look at it last night. I had a lot of company over last night and a lot of stuff going on. I didn't get to look at it last night, but I am going to, very thoroughly and meticulously go through that and talk about that. All right, well, let's just talk about the market overall. Just like Grandma's market, which is what I call the regular cryptocurrency market, just like Grandma's market, the MasterNode market is also just rocking today. Almost everything's in the green. Let's see. Yeah, SkyCoin's one of the only things down in the top 100 right now, but it's only down 0.5%, so that's not a lot. But let's see. Let's take a look at MasterNodes here. almost everything's right in that 5 to 2%, in between 5 and 2% gains today. There are a couple of drops in the expensive MasterNodes today. 4 is down 4%, PHORE. Pura is down almost 13%. Let's see, what else? Lunique. I've never heard of Lunique, but Lunique is down 10%. So there's only 11 nodes for Lunique. So that's why I sort by nodes, because some of these coins, it's like there's 11 nodes that, I mean, you know, who cares if the node is $8,000 if there's only 11 of them out there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. That's before I want to talk about that. I want to get that spreadsheet out so we can go through all of it.
I don't have that browser open. There's like 500 tabs in that browser. That's gonna kill my computer if I bring that up while I'm video chatting and running the blog. I don't have that. Can you let's see, how can I get that open without destroying my CPU stats right now? Because I emailed it to myself, because you had texted it to me, right? And I emailed it to myself, but not sure how I'm going to get this over to this screen from my phone, because you texted it to me, right?
That's right.
Okay, let me go look here. And you're talking about the Google Doc, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got it copied on my phone. Now, how am I going to get it to my computer without opening a big giant mess of stuff? Yeah, if I open Chromium right now, that's just going to kill this whole vlog. And I don't know how to get it over to me without opening Chromium, because I don't have anything. Well, I've got the Hangout itself set up. Maybe, you know what? I'm going to send it to the Hangout of that we're in right now.
Good.
And then I can just bring it up right away. Where there's a will, there's a way with IT, right? All right, let's go. Look at Oso sitting on the park bench. Let's see.
Remember, we got to keep this video to 10 minutes or less.
I think it's already over 10. I think it's already over 10 minutes. So I sent it to the chat, and yet it's not showing up in the chat on the computer. It's going to bring up my whole drive. That's not helping me right there.
Yes, it's a beautiful time to be in Tennessee right now.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous shot right there.
With the bear.
So do you see where I just posted the Google Doc in the chat there? Can you pop that over to the into this chat window here that I just said yo in?
No, I'm on my phone. Not possible.
Yeah, I'm not seeing how I'm going to be able to do that either. That's maybe if I go into the ongoing call. Oh, I'm gonna get some feedback doing that. Okay, so now now we got another angle of me in here. Let's see, can I open the chat here? Yeah, I'm not seeing a way to link that over right
right
now
now
into the ongoing
into the
call.
ongoing call.
Let's revisit this next time we can, and maybe go a little over it together.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna hang up my phone because that's just giving me feedback there. So, but yeah, I do want to go over that spreadsheet with you. But we're over 30 minutes right now on the vlog, so. And we didn't even do the whole purpose of the blog, which is to sort by node and then look for buy opportunities, right? So let's do that really quick.
Maybe you can edit out.
What's that? Sorry, I had the volume down there for a second.
I was just saying, edit out or like fast forward.
Yeah. No, I just do it live. There's no editing here. This is completely organic. Okay, so let's just look at the top coins here in the MasterNode market. Monochi is up almost 12%. Zuma is up over 12%. Alquo is down 2%, so there is a buy opportunity with Alquo maybe. Purecoin down 16% today. That is crazy. Huge sell on Purecoin today. See, Gossip Coin is up 42% right now. Shekel is up almost 10%. A lot of things up. There are some buy opportunities here. I can't believe Purecoin is down 16% right now. Purecoin MasterNode, we're going to have to bring that up and look at that specifically. What else we got here? Crave down a pinch. Crowdcoin up another 17%. That coin has been absolutely volatile. Now, you were mentioning one of the... were you talking about Bitcoin Green? Was the one we were talking about yesterday on the phone?
I think that's ranked number 9 on the spreadsheet.
Okay, so I'm going to bring that up and we'll talk about that one for a second. Let's look at Purecoin though, because that is a crazy sale price on Purecoin, down over 18% today, and this is a coin that has historically been right around the let's see, what is that, like the $1.50 area, and right now it is 27 cents. So that sounds like quite a buy opportunity for Purecoin right now. You're still making $5 a day on a Purecoin MasterNode, and that's at the very low price of $1,300 for a MasterNode. So, yeah, I'm not sure why the big drop on Purecoin today. If somebody knows, let me know in the chat. That's very, very curious. But yeah, it could be a good buy day for Purecoin. And you were talking about Bitcoin Green. Bitcoin Green's up almost 5% today because the whole market's up around 5%. They are on Cryptopia and some of the bigger exchanges, so that's good. This one's kind of expensive though, right? How much is one of the MasterNodes? Almost $15,000 for a MasterNode Bitcoin Green.
Yeah.
But for that $15,000, you're making almost $70 a day, almost $500 a week, and over $2,000 a month, and almost $25,000 a year. So that's, a lot of places in the world, people don't make $25,000 a year with their regular salary. So that's pretty good income if you outlay that 15 grand. 169% ROI. So to me, it looks like it's priced right about where it needs to be if I smooth out the graph on this one. What do you know any of the metrics as far as why that why it's ranked number 9 on that spreadsheet?
I do. I was actually going to pull it up until that thunder. And now I'm zipping up and heading back to the car.
Oh, you're about to get rained out there?
It looks like it. I don't know if you've been watching this.
I've been over at the chart recently, and now your video's off now, but
yeah, it's pretty dark in the sky.
Looks gorgeous out there. It looks like Oso's having a blast.
Yeah, this is a beautiful place. Just completely stumbled into it.
Fun, man. So fun. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up because we are over probably almost 40 minutes now. So
great. Well, I'm heading to Nashville, right downtown. Hopefully I can go down, walk around, catch a show, see what's happening.
Yeah.
Way through, get a juice from the rhY'z company before I take off on the road to get my camper in Missouri and then head to Colorado and on westward. So it was great talking to everybody. We'll do this again, rhY'z, so we can have that spreadsheet. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'll pop that spreadsheet open again, and maybe we can even do it tomorrow, because I'm really liking the scenic shots, and you might find a different scenic shot for tomorrow, and we can talk about the spreadsheet too. So